spilling it over Marco. He melts and falls.
Did we do it?
On the street below, the sand swirls into a violent, whirling gust.
Nope.
It races up a building and catches Peter in its whirlwind.
Pete!
It hurls Peter skyward.
Break out the new toys! The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but... here goes nothing!
Press triangle button, web wings.
The web
Left
wings?
stick up, dive down.
They're flying!
Web
But we're
wings
not out of
controls
this
can be
yet!
inverted in game
Marco's
settings.
at Pier 4 Beach! What happens if he gets all that
Press
sand?
triangle button, web
Think he
wings.
just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles! Yeah, I see him all right.
You do not need to hold triangle button to glide. Left
Miles?
stick down, glide up.
Miles!
Left stick up, dive down. Left stick down, glide up.
What did I just get
Web wings
myself
controls can
into?
be inverted in game settings.
You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent people are in danger!
Circle button.
Care about them, but not me. They wouldn't listen to Marco, but they can't ignore Sandman.
Triangle button, web wings. Triangle button, web wings. Triangle button, zip to target.
Marco towers in the eye of a sandstorm. Peter soars toward him. Destroyed building, chest crackling with electricity. A glowing spot arcs toward him from the sky above.
Miles! One and only.
Miles helps Peter to his feet. They look at Marco as sand minions emerge nearby.
Any ideas?
Electricity from a nearby antenna arcs through the minions. They each solidify, then shatter.
Yeah. Class is back in session.
Use a full focus bar to either heal or perform a devastating finisher. Press cross button to continue.
Class!
Full
Marco's
focus
storm is
bar,
generating
down
a
directional
lot of
button, heal,
electricity!
triangle button, circle button,
What happens
finisher.
to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage? Bogue, you're right.
Down directional button,
That's when
heal.
I shocked the mini.
L1
A+.
button, plus,
You
square
absorb
button,
enough
spider
energy.
barrage.
I'll shoot it right at him. You want me to get
Triangle
hit by
button,
lightning?
circle button,
Can
finisher.
you handle it? Only
Triangle
one way to
button,
find
circle
out.
button, finisher. Triangle button,
Coming in
circle
hot.
button, finisher. L. Left stick, target select. L1 button, R1 button, L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to
Bro,
ground.
how exactly are you gonna redirect a lightning bolt? Like you
Down
said,
directional button,
gotta
heal.
break out the toys.
L1 button, L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. L1 button, plus, square button, spider barrage. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Now or never, Spider-Man. Time to move.
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to point. Triangle button, web wings.
Why won't you just give up?
Because we promised to protect this city.
Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button,
Peter
zip to
webs up
target.
Marco's eyes, but is struck by lightning. He plummets toward the ground. Miles swings him onto a falling tanker truck. Peter recovers. Miles glows with orange bioelectricity as he swings through the storm. Marco swipes at the tanker. Peter dodges just in time. He and Miles land on a chunk of concrete being carried by the storm. Peter unfolds his spider arms.
We good?
Miles touches his back.
We're good.
From the spider arms, a focused beam of electricity strikes Marco. Splitting apart, giant Marco crashes into the river by tour boats. Miles and Peter fall from the concrete chunk and dive into the river nearby. The sandstorm dissipates. Peter and Miles surface.
I have sand everywhere.
Together, they swim for the shore using a front crawl stroke. On the shore, Marco is trapped in a cell.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
I haven't been okay for a long time.
If you need help, all you have to do is ask.
He slowly turns to face Peter and Miles and shakes his head with a grimace.
You're the ones who are gonna need help when they come for you.
A helicopter takes off, carrying the glass-walled cell toward the raft prison. Peter glances at Miles.
Come for us.
The helicopter soars across the river. Text, 6 months ago. In a moonlit rainforest, a burly white man wears a black tank top and combat pants. Geometric tattoos run along his left arm and the left side of his partially shaved head. He kneels by a huge leaf spattered with blood. The man touches the blood, then carefully tastes it. He squints with dark eyes and draws a combat knife.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei.
He stabs a shadow but comes away holding an empty leather sleeve.
A fate you will not share.
Another man appears behind him wearing fur-lined chest armor. He grabs the tattooed man's wrist, forcing him to drop the knife.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
He grabs the tattooed man.
Pathetic.
He squeezes. The tattooed man falls limp. The armored man tosses him aside. His right shoulder is padded with a large animal skull, and his lion-imprinted chest armor is lined with fur that expands around his neck like a lion's mane.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Several armored hunters emerge from the shadows. One holds a tablet up to their leader. It shows a holographic New York with bios for Black Cat, Tombstone, Lizard, and more. A smile tugs at the leader's lips.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
He turns, and the other hunters follow into the shadows of the rainforest. Before the moonlight, a title appears. Marvel Spider-Man 2. In a sunlit downtown New York, sand drifts are piled high in the streets. Miles kneels atop a partially buried city bus, helping civilians out of it. He checks his phone, but the FNSM app is offline.
The app is busted.
He touches his earpiece.
Pete, you seeing this?
Through clogged streets, towering skyscrapers fly past. Lines of cars are trapped between sand piles. Construction equipment works to clear sand and debris.
Hold on a sec, Miles.
Flecks of dust fly past as Peter swings through another part of downtown. His spider arms lift rubble off a subway entrance.
I've got it. You're gonna be safe.
Injured civilians exit onto the street. Peter checks his phone.
Yeah, same here. Hey, Genki?
I know. The whole city's telecom network is down.
What's happening to the requests that are coming in?
They'll all get queued, but... Wait. I'm gonna try a workaround.
Work fast.
Peter nods and swings to an overlook. A fire engine sprays a burning building nearby.
Surface tension complete. Rewards
Right before the app went down, I saw a
1,900
request
XP.
for help at Liberty and Broadway.
R3 button. Show objective.
Headed
L2
there
button.
now.
Plus. R2 button. Zip to point. Cross button. Point launch.
What a mess! Marco, what got into you?
Map 1 of 4. L1R1 tab list. Financial district. District progress. 0%. Next reward. 2. Rare tech parts. 10. Locked. Overall progress. 0%. L3 button. Focus on player. L2 button. R2 button. Zoom. Cross button. Waypoint. Square. Custom waypoint. L3 button. Focus on player. L2 button. R2 button. Financial district. District progress. 0%.
Still got work to do.
Map 1. Abilities 2 of 4. L missions 3 of 4. L1 missions 3 of 4. L1 R1 tab list. Main story 1 of 31. Complete. Vertical list 1 of submenu. One thing. Surface tension. One thing at a time. Financial district. Vertical list. One thing at a surface tension. Financial district. Vertical list 2 of 2. Status. Complete. One thing at a time. Financial district. Vertical list 1 of 2. Status. Active. Rewards. 700. Moves list. 4 of 4. L. Basic attack. Vertical list. 1. Other. Tether web. Base. Dodge. Vertical list. Perfect dodge. Heal. Vertical list. Dodge under. Long dodge. Vertical. Off the wall attack. Vertical list. Air combat. Air attack. Vertical list. 18 of 6. Map 1.
Gotta focus. People need my help. There they are.
Spider-Man, got a minute?
map 1 of map 1 of 4 L1R1 tab list financial district progress 0%. Next reward custom waypoint L3 button financial district custom waypoint L3 button focus on player L2 button R2 button zoom cross button one thing at a time main mission L3 button focus on player L2 button R2 button zoom cross button waypoint square button legend circle button legend opened U vertical list main mission crime main mission U crime vertical list 3 of 3 displayed on map cross button top main mission hidden on map cross button legend cloak.